use a pendulum to make pretty much all of my decisions, and it makes my life so much less complicated, and I know that I'm making decisions that are aligned with my highest self and my highest good. So I'm going to teach you how to do it. So basically, I'm going to assume that you already have knowledge on how to properly use a pendulum, meaning that you have a yes direction, a no direction, and I don't need to know this direction, and a trickster direction. Okay, if you don't have those directions established, do not move forward until you watch my pendulum tutorials, or you purchase my pendulum crash course, or purchase a pendulum. All of my pendulums come with a video crash course. I really want y'all to know what you guys are doing, because that's essential when it comes to using a pendulum. If you don't have the proper directions established, your answers are going to be weird, you're not going to trust it, and it's just not really going to work out in the best way. Okay, so now that we're here, here's how to use the pendulum to make decisions. Like I said, it's really simple. So anytime that you have a decision to make, you're going to ask your pendulum, always ask the questions in your head. Ask your pendulum, should I do this thing or should I do this thing? And of course, I'm going to give you an example. First things first is to list out all the different chores that you want to do, and ask your pendulum if these are even things that you should be doing today. This is essential because we think that we know what we should be doing, but in all actuality, we're just trying to put too much on our plates or whatever the case may be. Your spirit team knows what's coming up for you for the day, like what things might possibly throw your plans, off. So just ask first to avoid all the bullshit. Basically, I wrote out all the things that I want to do for the first half of the day. I want to pack an order, fold my daughter's laundry, fold my laundry, record some UGC content, and post for my home decor page, Royally Tuft. Okay, so basically, out of all of these things, I put these things here because I was like, okay, maybe I'll number it. I never usually do that, but I think it actually might benefit me because it will just take one step out. Because basically what I used to do was I would figure out which one I'm supposed to do first, check that off, and then come back to the list, figure out what I'm supposed to do second, blah blah blah. That's just wasting time, right? Why don't we just go and number it right now, so then I can just check it off and just keep on going, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do. So essentially what I do is I would take my pendulum off my necklace. I intuitively think to myself, what is the first thing that I should do? And I think the first thing that I should do is pack the order, so I can just knock that out. And it's like, yes. Okay, so packing order is going to be number one. The second thing that I should do, I think I should fold my baby's laundry. Yes, that'll be number two. Number three is going to be record UGC content. I think number four is going to be to fold my laundry, and then after that I will post, because that'll probably be more around lunchtime anyway, so I'll have some more downtime. So yeah, basically that is how I'm gonna narrow it down. So anytime that you have a list of things to do, you can do something like this, and it will help you knock it out. And like I said, I know that these are all things that I have to do, but if you're not sure if you should even be doing them today, you can always ask your pendulum that too. And another way that your pendulum will let you know if you're not supposed to be doing anything on your list is when you ask it, it won't give you a yes or a no. It'll give you like a really weird answer. Like, it's not your yes direction, it's not your no direction, it's doing some weird shit. You can ask, am I even supposed to be doing this thing today? And it probably is going to be like, no, that's what I was trying to tell you. Also, I forgot to mention, I finally am doing pendulum readings. My spirit team been on my ass. So if you would like me to help you figure out what to do throughout your day, help you make any decisions or whatever the case may be, you can go ahead and book a reading if you don't feel confident enough to use a pendulum. The link is in my bio. That's how I use a pendulum to make decisions. If you want a beautiful handmade pendulum, I make them. The link is in my bio, and there are a ton of different crystals that you can choose from.